Craftmate offers you a wide selection of molding singles, and these molding singles can be combined to create a unique stack for your customers' needs. After we do the molding singles and stack of moldings, we will create a side profile, and this will be the part utilized for the installation packet. I'm going to double click my scroller bar, come back down, and you will find it's easier to stack moldings if you use elevation. So you click in the elevation, add elevation, and I have one prepared. So on wall number 2 we have this configuration. Now when we go to the drag and drop box, double click moldings, double click top moldings, and then look at our molding singles by double clicking, you can see that large selection of moldings available to you. With full overlay door styles, I like to begin with a starter molding. So we'll use the STR8, and we will merely drag and drop, and notice that the first layer goes on the cabinet and of course populates on top. It is a top molding. If I click off, you see it is outlined in green. Come here, mouse. There we go. And now we'll do a classic crown. And we'll do an easy one for the exercise, and we're going to use the classic crown with no groove. So we drag, and on this molding you drop it on the previously applied molding, and when it populates you will notice it goes on top of the previous molding. So you need to right click, select it, and choose up down. In your edit box you will notice that the bottom of the molding is currently at 96 inches, so I'm going to tab down, and we're going to make this, we'll make it 94.5, and touch enter. And now this molding is sitting down on the face of the starter molding and leaves about 1.5 inches of reveal. Then we'll go down and add a dental edge insert. When we drag and drop this one, we drop it in or on the classic crown, and when it populates it goes in the correct position. So all insert moldings in the Craftmate catalog will place correctly on the classic crown. I can now move this up, and I want to give you a quick rendered view of this, and we'll use 98 inches high, and we will just look in this corner application here. And as this develops, I think you're going to see that the molding build we've created will look real nice. You can see the component parts, you can see the starter molding, you see the classic crown overlaid on the starter molding, and of course the dental edge insert. We can move that up, give it a little bit more color, and I think you can see the detail, and it looks very nice. I will close this out and now show you how to create a side profile. If I right click in the placement zone, you have an option of adding side elevation. You make this choice, you click in the placement zone, and you move your positioner, and it looks like a broomstick. You put that in the middle of the molding stack, left click, and then you have two choices. You can look at your cutaway to the left or to the right. My preference is left. When I left click again, notice it's going to build its own elevation area. Once that is built, we can bring our screen down, and I like to use this zoom to region, and I just want to collect or show this portion. And I will move this over. Mouse, come here. There we go. I just want to show this detail in this part of the screen. So here's your starter molding. Of course, here's your classic crown, the dental edge insert, and it looks like we have 1.5 inches of reveal. Once we have this selected, we can go over to File, and we can save this as an image. If I save this as an image, it will create a visual, and we want to choose elevation number 2, and we're going to say OK, and I will put this over on my desktop. Here's the desktop, and we'll just do molding singles will be the name, so we'll just save it. And then when I minimize, I will go to my desktop, double click, and there is the side profile. And all you have to do is go down to the print option, select it or print it out, include it in your packet. Here to the side, I think it's prudent for you to go ahead and just pen in any details that you need to identify for the installation packet.